Welcome everybody. This is the debut investigation with me, your host, Matt Warner. Tonight I have a very special guest, my good buddy Kyle Palmer. Came all the way down from New Hampshire for this one. He's a member of my Warner Paranormal Preservation Society. He also does his own thing on the side with Kyle is Haunted. Please check that out. Give him some follows. He's got some great content. We're in my hometown, kicking it off proper like with the Abington Depot restaurant, a place I've been coming to as long as I can remember growing up in this town. Wonderful food, check it out. Also wonderfully active. And hopefully tonight we get to showcase that to you guys and you see what we see. You excited for this?
I'm very excited. This is my first time here. I don't know anything about this place, but Matt's talked very highly of it, so I'm excited to see what we get.
Sun's a set and I think we should go in and get set up.
Absolutely, let's go.
All right, let's check it out. The year is 1712, and the town of Abington is incorporated after being named 6 years prior. What was originally East Abington became Rockland in 1874, and South Abington became Whitman in 1875. Join me, Matt Warner, as we dig into the histories and hauntings of Old Abington. Some energy just went right through me as I walked into this kitchen. What the hell was that? Depot. A lot of history in this building. Roughly 131 years old. It did sit abandoned for quite some time. And from what the owner was telling us, for whatever reason, no one cared, but kids used to come in here, break in and set fires.
Yeah.
And if you look over here, you'll see some of the bricks are charred.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And actually the big piece of wooden sign right there is original. And all that wood around it is burnt from the original fire. And a story that was told to us not very long ago, a gentleman was here, older guy, townie, and he was sitting here and he was telling, I don't know if he was telling one of the staff or the owner, oh, when I was a kid, I used to come in here and set fires. That fell out of the window and landed on his head after he said it.
That's insane.
So that's karma. Don't start fires, kids. It's ignorant.
Yeah.
They've had all kinds of experiences in here. Last time I was investigating here, I got pretty damn scared. I'm a big dude, I don't get scared that easily, but I did. I noticed every time that train went by, 15, 20, 30 minutes afterwards, the activity in here was ramped up.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a direct correlation between that train flying by and all the activity, having all that energy all of a sudden to manifest and do its thing.
With natural elements to the planet has something to do with,
Yeah.
like, they're conductive or something. I've had pennies thrown at me and I think it has to do with them being made of copper.
There has to be a reason for it,
Yeah.
you know, and it gives us a reason to be out here doing this and trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So as you guys can hear, the train's coming. My theory on the train, those rails, tons of energy. You're gonna feel what that feels like. I told you.
I'll give you a little walkthrough before we get set up and go through the gear and all that stuff, just so you kind of get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
We'll start upstairs, kind of look through. And like I said, I don't really want to tell you too many experiences because I'd rather you cross-check it if you have them.
Yeah.
So up here, the owner has seen a little boy. And I don't necessarily feel uneasy, but I can feel the energy in this room, that it's just different.
Yeah.
I'll show you over here around the corner. There's like an office up here. We didn't do anything in the office. No need to. The bathroom, but there's a back staircase over here that also freaks people out.
Now, what kind of experiences do they have in the kitchen?
So the kitchen, they had an experience. There was a bunch of marbles that showed up in the kitchen one day.
Okay.
They don't know where they came from. Could have been from a party or whatnot. And the cooks picked up all the marbles, got rid of them. The next day they came in and they were all lined up straight across the stainless steel countertop. Which they're gonna roll, but they didn't. They were just there.
Especially with the triangle.
They weren't too happy about that. They're very spiritual people. So our last investigation, the owner was kind of like, yeah, I won't tell the kitchen staff what you find. So hope they're not watching. But this is the back staircase, and the reports of the little boy that they saw, Matt, the owner, came up that staircase and all the way around and couldn't find him. But he was seen running across the upstairs here. So we don't know. All right, so here's the kitchen. Kitchen creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. It bugs me out. And when we were here last time, we were sitting in absolute silence in the dining room.
Yeah.
And there was a deafening crash in here. Like every pan in this place fell on the ground. We jumped out of our shorts, came in here, checked, walked the whole kitchen, nothing to be seen. It's completely quiet, there's no one in here. But things kept happening in the kitchen that we could not explain. All right, so now y'all know the lay of the land. What'd you bring with you tonight, dude?
Tonight I brought my SV7 spirit box here, and then I built this thing which they call a portal. It's just a mini guitar amp with some guitar pedals. You have a D noise and then a reverb. The D noise kind of gets rid of all that extra static noise that you hear when you're scanning, and the reverb just helps a little bit with the feedback. You're not going to hear it scanning, and then all we're going to hear is the voices come through. So as we walk around, we'll see if anything tries to communicate with us, and then we'll know to stop there and try to have a conversation.
So that's just constantly running and we don't even have to hear it?
Exactly.
Well, I've never actually seen anything like that in a wearable form. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Me either. It's my first time using it.
I think it's going to work well. I've got, my usual bag of tricks. I think I'm going to focus more tonight on metaphysical stuff. I love the dowsing rods. I know that a lot of people don't buy into it and a lot of people think it's boring. They work for me. I'm going to probably try some pendulum work tonight. And then we'll also bust out REM pods and static dome, which is good. Some other things, maybe the music box.
I do have another trick I like to do where I take a dollar bill, put it over a glass, and try to see if they'll knock it off.
Okay. One thing we have to keep in mind is these fans. I did turn them down at very low.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, we usually do a test. We'll blow, see if we can blow it off.
You'll do what now?
All right, never mind.
You know better than to say that around me. Cool. Well, I think we got plenty of toys to play with. What do you think? Think it's time?
Let's go.
Let's go dark. Maybe so that should be here. Let me see how it looks on camera. Touch it. That's cool. That's cool, yeah. That'd be awesome. Hopefully we can get something. We get ready to go? Yeah. All right. Yep.
We didn't even start. That's crazy. Took it right out of my mouth.
Well, that's how a REM pod works, everybody.
Do you want us to go upstairs or do you want us to start right here? Okay. Can you make that stop? Thank you.
We were going to start upstairs politely. Is that okay?
Green for yes.
Can you back off it, please? We're not here to ignore you. We're going to talk to everybody in the building. Anyone that wants to. So we're going to go upstairs and we will come back down. I promise you. When I was here last time, there was reports of a little boy up there running around. So I was standing halfway up the stairs in darkness just like this. And from over the railing, I watched it. About a 4-foot high shadow came towards the railing, peeked over. I saw it. I got very startled, scared, if you will. Jumped a few steps. The camera went flying down the stairs. And then we went up there to investigate. So let's go see if we can find something.
Let's go.
So for those of you that haven't seen the Paranormal Music Box, it's extremely overpriced, but it's really cool. Plays really creepy music. It's got a motion sensor on here. I'll turn it on, it'll calibrate. It'll play terrifying notes of music. I'm gonna put it around the corner facing towards the back staircase. We'll definitely hear it. Let's see. It's not gonna stay open. I'm gonna put it right here. Human height. Anything comes up there, we'll hear it. This is what it does when you calibrate it. going to put up my favorite piece, which is the static dome.
Yep.
So the static dome works off of static electricity. As you see, there's no carpet up here, so we're not going to be shuffling our feet to make this thing go off. You really can't go off. When you turn it on, lights up in the middle. What it does is it picks up static electricity in whichever direction it comes from. And then I also have a Mel meter with built-in REM pod, which is going to tell us temperatures so I can keep an eye on any fluctuations. Temperature's at 66.6. Just fluctuating. Why are you doing this, man? Shut up. There. I like to put two devices next to each other to see if they both go off or just one goes off, because if only one's going off, it makes you wonder. All right, so we got that. That light is hella bright, dude.
Sorry. We're just gonna do a regular SD session, which essentially is wearing headphones and a blindfold. Matt's gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna hear those questions, but I'm gonna announce whatever I hear come through the spirit box. And then you're gonna see if anything I say correlates with Matt's questions.
I'm just gonna like hang out in a corner or something.
I'll stand over here.
Actually, maybe I'll sit in the staircase. Actually, there's a chair here. That's fantastic, 'cause I'm lazy. Kyle got his headphones on?
Let me plug it in.
So now that he's plugging in the headphones, it's gonna get very quiet, because he's the only one that's gonna hear all the spirit box. And I don't know why that keeps going off, but we'll find out. I get a little high five from the ghost boy.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Sure about that? So that was the test, he couldn't hear me. Now we know he's ready. So how the Estes Method Spirit Box works is you just ask questions to the spirits in the room, and then the theory is that anything he hears coming through the spirit box is the spirit trying to talk through that device. Do you remember me from being here before? Can you tell us your name? Why are you here? My friend is sitting right on the other side of the room. You can talk right through him and he'll tell us what you want to say. You don't have to be shy.
So far, I'm not getting anything.
Do you know what year it is?
I just heard a female voice, but I couldn't make out what it said. What?
So if you were just trying to talk to Kyle, if you're a female, let us know your name, please. You don't have to be shy. We just want to tell your story.
Sounded like David.
Is your name David? How old are you?
3?
That's a pretty.
I just heard a female say 3.
That's a pretty direct response to how old are you? How did you pass away?
I just heard 3 again. It's starting to pick up a little bit more. More voices are starting to come through.
Okay, so you're 3.
They're still just like, hey, I need something with more syllables.
If you're up here with us, you're free to use my energy to help you manifest and to help you speak with us. You just have to leave a little bit left for me to get home. You also have to stay here. You can't come home with any of us.
Help me.
How can we help you?
I heard a female say help me.
We will help you. You need to let us know how. What can we do for you? You don't have to stay here. There's no one holding you here.
Push.
Are you saying that you were pushed? Were you perhaps pushed in front of a train? We want to help you. We mean you no harm at all. We want to be your friend.
I keep hearing a female trying to come through. I'm going to adjust my sweep rate. See if that helps a little bit.
This keeps this keeps going off anytime he mentions female, as if to confirm that there's a female. So obviously you know how this device over by me works. You walk near it and it lights up and it makes that noise.
I heard off. A male voice.
Well, that's rude, and that's not going to air on television, sir. So it sounds to me like there's an angry man not letting a woman speak up here. It's a scenario that unfortunately happens too often. Is that what's happening here? Because I don't like it. Let her have her voice.
Can you try to speak a little bit more clearer through the spirit box?
To that female energy, use my energy to speak up louder. Take what you need so we can help you. Let us help you. Do you not like having us here?
It's gone kind of quiet.
Well, if you don't want to talk to us anymore, we're going to go downstairs and see who's down there instead.
Help.
We want to help you, but you have to tell us how. Something's definitely affecting my energy right now. If that's you taking my energy, keep going. But do something with it. What is that? Do you hear that down there? If you're downstairs, you can come up here and visit us. Well, I think I'm going to tap Kyle out of that session because it seems like it's gone quiet. Oh, I didn't even get to sneak up on you.
Oh.
I was gonna come over and tell you we good.
Yeah, I'm not really getting much.
Yeah, it went quiet, huh?
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, almost every time you said it was female or help, the music box would make 1 or 2 notes.
Huh.
So it kind of was correlating for some reason, but I definitely felt not drained like a drain, but I definitely, something took some energy from me. Didn't do anything productive with it because here we are, but.
Right.
I think what we should do now is go split up a little bit, let Kyle do his thing, and we'll go into the kitchen and try and do some stuff with the old school, old-timey equipment. Watch out for that chair. So, dowsing rods, ancient technology. They were originally used to find water. Nowadays you can use them to find spirits as well as other things. The theory behind it is that the spirits can use the energy coming from the person holding them, that would be me, to manipulate them, open and close, to answer yes and no questions. I've had these cheapo, generic copper dowsing rods for a very, very long time. And when I first got them, they didn't do anything. And I was like, these are crap. I think they're stupid. Fast forward a couple years, kept using them, started honing in on what I'm capable of in terms of my abilities. Now they work pretty well.
All right, guys, so what we're gonna try to do right now is one of my favorite tricks. Is a dollar trick, I call it. You just take a dollar bill, you put it on the glass, and we're gonna ask if anyone is here with us to move the dollar, knock it off, spin it, whatever they can. I like to do a few tests just to show the viewers that, you know, I can't blow on it to knock it off. And we'll start from here and I'll show you. All right. So if you see me go like that and blow it, and I say, did you see that? I'm a liar.
So these have a little straw type of thing on them so that they swing very easily without any manipulation. A lot of times you'll see people holding them down so they swing easier. I hold them just about parallel to the ground, so it's a little bit more work for the spirits.
If we start from here, all right, I had to blow pretty hard.
So what we're going to do now, you always open and you say this, because I'm a professional. Remember what I told you about professional in this? It's no such thing. If there's any spirits in here that would like to speak, can you show me your yes, please? Okay, and then I always dump the energy. That's what I call it. So they opened for yes.
See how hard I had to blow just to knock that off? I'm not going to blow or anything like that. I'm just going to be talking normal.
Can you show me your no, please? Okay. X means no.
My name is Kyle. I came all the way here from Manchester, New Hampshire to try to communicate with you. What I would like to do is try a little method here. I have $1 on a glass. Just knock this off, spin it, press it, flip it, bop it. You get the idea?
So I've got an easy question to start. Was that you that I just heard in the corner over there? Yes, that's what I thought.
So I'm opening up a line of communication for any spirits that are here that might have passed in this location. If you have anything you want to say to me, I do have a recorder going over there. We will also be able to pick you up on there. But what I would really like you to do, if you do want to talk to me, how you will let me know is by knocking this $1 off the glass.
Do you like being here? Yes. Well, that's good. I think you might frighten some people, but it's just because they don't understand you yet.
If you hear me and understand me, can you please knock this $1 off the glass?
Can you do me a favor and can you use these rods to point to where you are right now, please?
We were upstairs earlier, and what seemed to be coming through a lot was a female that I was picking up on. If that was you, can you come down here and have a seat with me and talk to me?
Now this is what I like to do. I like to change direction, right? I'm going to ask you the same question. Can you point to where you are, please? All right. We get it.
You might wonder why we're here doing this. Maybe when you passed, paranormal investigating wasn't really as mainstream as it is now. But it's become pretty big, with streaming and the internet and YouTube, which you might not know what that is, but they are all internet, online apps that people now use to make videos, content, record, you name it.
Are you happy that there's people here to talk to you tonight? Yes, good. We don't mean you any harm. We're here to just try to figure out why you're still here. If you need help, what we can do to make you happy.
But I would like to just tell you one of the reasons why I do it is I am afraid of death. I don't want to die. I'm not looking forward to it. I think It's one of the crappier things about life, but hey, it's for a reason. Everything needs to end and everything needs to have a beginning. So I'm just doing my part for right now. And the more I'm able to communicate with you guys, it gives me more comfort in knowing that there is something after this life. And it's not just darkness, black, complete blackout, nothing. Which I think is probably more impossible than the possibility of the afterlife, because it's just hard to imagine complete nothingness. Would you agree?
Are you the spirit that scared the cooks in this kitchen? That was an easy yes. Now I have to ask this question. Did you do it on purpose? You don't want to answer that. I'm going to ask you again. Did you scare the cooks on purpose? You did. I don't blame you. I'm going to do the same thing when I'm a spirit. I can't wait.
If you knock that dollar off, we'll leave it here. We'll donate it to the restaurant. We'll have them hang it on the wall. And we'll say, a spirit touched this dollar.
Are you a male spirit? No? Okay.
And maybe you can have some fun with it when they close down. You can move it or take it off the wall.
Are you a female spirit? Hard yes. Okay.
If you don't want to move the dollar, can you make a noise or give me any other sort of sign to let me know that you hear me and that you are aware that I am here trying to talk to you?
Are you older than 10? Yes. Okay.
If you move the dollar, you can have it. I have 2 more dollars. I'll give those to you too.
Are you older than 20? Oh, okay. I thought you might be a teenager.
I'm not sure how much train tickets were back then, but I know nowadays they're like 20 bucks, which back then was probably a lot more money. I'm sure it was probably somewhere around a couple cents or $1.
Are you older than 25? No. Okay.
One of the things they say they see here is a little boy. If there is a little boy spirit here, and you would like to make yourself known, I'm giving you an opportunity to come here and sit with me and make yourself known by moving this dollar or blowing on it will tell us that you hear us.
Are you 22? Okay. And you're 22. Female.
I know it might be a little hard at first, but I'm gonna need you to try really hard for me.
Did you pass away here? No. Okay. So you just have a lot of memories to the building, I'm going to have to assume.
Your lower back hurt?
Yeah.
My lower back is killing me.
It just started.
My lower back is like, that's why I'm leaning and shit.
Yeah. It's like tightening up.
Yeah.
Is that you affecting us? Okay. It's starting to be bothersome. My lower back's killing me. It feels like a cramp forming in my middle of my lower back. I'd appreciate it if you don't do that.
by, Matt, I feel like that just completely subsided.
Yours is gone?
Yeah, like completely. Like I felt it leave.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, my back was hurting too.
I literally felt that leave my body.
I wish mine would go. It's not as intense as it was, though.
If that was actually what the case was, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And once we know we can communicate and you hear me, I might be able to help you if you have a message or anything you want to say that maybe you didn't get to say before you passed on. If you have any loved ones and you have a message for them.
Really cool thing you could do right now is go visit my buddy in the other room. He's sitting at the table with a dollar bill on a glass. Could you go in there? Can you go in the dining room and see him? No? Okay.
I'm trying to bribe the ghost.
Would you like us to leave the kitchen now? Yeah? Okay.
That's fucked. That's actually fucked.
That hasn't gone off the entire time.
Yeah, the entire time.
And right as I asked you, all right, that timing couldn't have been any more perfect. All right, guess we'll go see if his dollar blew away. That was wild. So now that the train went by, I want to see if the activity spikes. I've got a couple K2s out, and they're just randomly spiking for no reason at all. So what the K2 does is it reads electromagnetic interference, which helps us determine if what we're picking up is electrical interference or potential spirits. But I think we're hearing all that noise in the kitchen, so let's go back in the kitchen and see. I'll set a couple of these around, see what we can find. And I brought the thermal camera with me this time. All right, hey, it's us again. Told you we'd leave, but you keep making noise. Oh, that didn't feel right. Whatever that was.
Whoa. That was a weird voice that just came through. It sounded like a male said here or something like that.
Some energy just went right through me as I walked into this kitchen. Yeah, they're both pinging in here. Like, why? The fact that both of these are so high, that very well could just be electricity, but that level of electricity could also be making people think that they're having experiences because it's known to cause paranoia, high levels of electricity. That might be what's going on in here, although we had our own experiences.
Sometimes the wiring in these old places too, you know. Wiring over wiring.
Nothing here. Okay. I'm gonna start to wonder if this is created like, I don't know, like a Faraday cage effect or something because of the high EMF in here.
Yeah. You'll feel EMF too.
Especially to spend enough time out here.
Yeah. That was me.
Okay.
What?
What did that say?
That was a male and female.
That was a
having
conversation.
a full conversation.
That was a conversation.
I do it.
I just got a male and female saying multiple words. If that was you, can you say that again? We heard you. That was a male and female talking to each other.
Absolutely was.
It was right as I walked through here, almost like I was walking into a different time.
Well, if you think about it, back when this was a train station, this would have been where people were sitting and waiting to get on the train.
Right. Man,
Why couldn't a conversation be stuck in a loop?
literally right as I walked through here and entered, I heard a male and female literally having a conversation.
I definitely could not work back here. I don't feel well back here. I feel very off.
Leave?
Do you want us to leave?
Well, why would you want us to leave? Wouldn't you want us to talk to you and communicate with you and possibly leave a message for any family members or people you might have known in the area. Do you know what town we're in? What's the name of the town we're in? If you're a spirit and you died here by getting hit by the train, well,
That's trying to say something. You say help?
help. So as I was saying, if you're a spirit and you passed here by getting hit by the train, we would like to talk to you and help you and understand what happened to you, know your story, and give a message to any loved ones or anyone that might still live in the area.
Oh, I'm gonna go around you. No, you can go this way. I'm gonna go that way. Something's happening over here.
Can you tell us how you died? Now we can almost hear you. I just need you to try a little bit harder. If you can just take your time a little bit. I always feel weird asking them to take their time because I don't think they have time over on the other side. It's a human construct.
Go down that hallway. Something just touched my leg. I felt like webs, but we already been through here. There's no webs.
Seems like whenever I move, it starts talking. Is there a specific area of the building you would like us to go instead? Can you tell me why you were here at the train station? Where were you going?
Something's going on up here.
Was it accidental?
Very, heavy. Oh, my legs hurt. That's weird. This door was closed when we were up here before. Definitely would have heard that too. Oh my God, I don't feel well up here at all right now. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, because that was basically closed like this when we were here.
Yep.
Do you have a message for anyone or any of us that are here that are still alive?
If there's a little boy spirit here, which I think that there is, I think he's either playing hide and seek or he's shy. You hear that? Was that up here or down there?
Stairs.
What is that noise?
Do you need help because you're in trouble? Or do you need help for something else?
So we know something or someone is up here because you made enough noise to get my attention.
We just want to understand why people might be hearing you or seeing you here. And if there's a reason for that. Whoa. Sounds something language like that.
Oh, we're gonna go back downstairs. I kind of get the game you're playing.
I think spirits are like talking way faster because, in theory, if you die, you're a part of the universe. The universe is expanding. You're going way faster than we are. They can be in more than one spot at the same time because they can be here, there, anywhere. They're everywhere all at once. To us in the physical world, time, distance, down the street, that's physical to us. But on that side, those things don't matter.
Right. I want to try some pendulum questions just to see. I haven't done it in a while. I haven't done it here yet. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. So, theory with the pendulum is the spirits can utilize my energy and manipulate the pendulum to answer the question, which the board here has yes, no's, wait. And just like with the dowsing rods, I like to cleanse and drop the energy off of it, so I'll just set it down if I want to do that. Is there any spirit in here that would like to speak with us? That's a big yes. Okay. Can you stop, please? Thank you. The reason I wanted to do this at the bar is when I was here last time, someone was communicating with us that I think I know who it is. Are you the same person we were communicating with last time? It's a pretty good yes. When we were here last time, did we put out a glass of whiskey for you, right? I tried to trick you up. We put a beer out for you though, didn't we? I'm not going to say your name out loud because I don't want to do all that, but I think I know, and I knew then. You know who I am pretty well though, don't you? Look at the chain popping. I gotta ask this because again, I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but you seem to come through with me a lot of places. Are you one of my spirit guides? I thought you were, and I figured that. I figured out a while ago. It doesn't make a ton of sense, but I appreciate you being around. So is this one of the spots you like to visit? Yeah, it always was. I'm gonna say thanks for being there with me. It's much appreciated. And you know I'll be back. And I know you'll be following me around and keeping me safe, so it's much appreciated. All right. That's all I wanted to do. Well, that was something. You know, for the short amount of time we spent here tonight, I think we had plenty of experiences. I think the owner's going to be pretty excited to see what we came up with too.
Yeah, I got a lot of hits on the spirit box, REM pod, a lot of personal experiences, hearing things, voices, bangings.
Yeah, well, I know you got a long ass ride, so
Yeah.
appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys next time, episode 2. Where's it going to be? We don't even know yet. That's the best part about it.